Well, I've really been writing songs, I suppose, all my adult life, but mostly in bands and so on over the years. Started writing seriously as a solo artist probably about 3 years ago, and just been putting together songs that have finally come together in this album. I think country music's always been a passion for me. The more sort of rocking side of country, way back to the '90s, it was people like Dwight Yoakam and Hank Williams Jr. and so on that really got me into playing the style of music in the first place. So it's followed through, and up to this day, people like Toby Keith, Dierks Bentley, and more acoustic people like Billy Currington, and even people like Jace Everett, who are more on the sort of bluesy side of country. All the sort of things I love. And I suppose they've all probably fed into the kind of stuff that I do. I think it just really came together. I mean, as I say, I've been writing songs for the last few years. Came into the studio back in January of this year, 2015, to start recording them. Not really sure, what we had, and they just built together, built on them as we recorded them. And I think we started to believe that we had the makings of a good album here. So ultimately, it became an exercise in just trying to make the best album that we possibly could, and see where it took us. Well, the thing I've tried to do with most of my songwriting is I try to write, things that relate to what I know. So although obviously, country music very much an American genre in terms of style and music and so on, most of the songs relate to experiences in my own life, both here in the UK and travelling around Europe and places like that. So something like Fort San Antone actually sounds very, very transcontinental in terms of its origins. It's actually about the Fort San Antone country music venue just outside Blackpool in England, and it's a true story of a very hot sunny day when perhaps we had too much to drink. So a lot of stories like that. Lockdown in Paradise is a classic road trip story, but not in America. Actually, in Scandinavia, it's actually a story in Norway. And when we did get locked down through a rockfall in the road, shut us off for a couple of days. So what better to do than sit by a fire, sit by a jetty, have a few drinks, enjoy yourself, relax, and write a song about it. So I suppose take inspiration from things like that. Don't quite know when and where they're going to come up, but when they do, take advantage of it. Favourite songs? Well, that's very difficult, isn't it? I mean, that's a bit like your favourite children or your favourite guitar. They all have different meanings to me. I mean, I think the ones that I'm probably most pleased about are songs like Country Boy, which is obviously got a lot of sort of a lot of me in it in terms of my likes and my loves of music and so on. Fort San Antone, we've already talked about, is again that just one clicks. Some of the songs that come to you most easily, I think the ones you tend to love, they're the ones that feel right to you almost the second you put pen to paper or you pick a guitar up. But really all of them, they have different meanings for me in different ways. Some of them are very personal, and some of them are much more sort of fun and built on experiences of good times and so on. Yes, I think it did. I mean, we worked quite hard to get it to sound the way I wanted it. I mean, what was in my head for a long time, I think, eluded us. But eventually we got there. So yeah, I'm very pleased with it. I think we've made the best album we possibly could have. The songs now, are what I originally sort of envisaged them to be. So yeah, absolutely, I'm very pleased with it. Well, we're going to spend some time promoting the album. Been actually playing a little less live recently, so to spend some time getting the album out there in the media, on the radio, and so on. We're going to do a lot of that, but then carry on playing live all around the UK. Looking to play gigs really wherever. A lot of acoustic stuff, and just generally carrying on doing what I do best and enjoying it. Well, this album's been a labour of love to some extent through this year, and we've picked the best songs that I had. Obviously, going to get back songwriting again soon once we got this out of the way, and well, we'll see how this one goes, and who knows, maybe another one in the future.
Well, he never rode a dirt road, never drove a truck. He never seen the South, no, he never made a buck. warm. He ain't never gonna change, but he's a country boy, man and boy. Those steel guitars and tellies are his favorite.